Ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. As always, we're sponsored by Deters Consulting, Parks Yoga. All right, in Arizona, Governor Katie Hobbs wants $512 million from Joe Biden for border stuff. Come on, Katie, give him hell. Joe Biden's declared war on electric power. He can't make this up. If you follow everything that John Kerry and he wants to do relative to electric power, guess what? He'll shut down 60% of the electric grid. Unbelievable. Macy's has a $5 billion offer. $5 billion offer. I say sell, baby, sell. Joe goes out to Hollywood and has a fundraiser grabbing all that money. This is the problem with our country, folks. Raising the money from the Hollywood woke folks, then the paybacks are hell. Illinois has approved small-scale nuclear reactors. Good for them. We ought to have nuclear reactors everywhere. That's the future right there. 39% of Americans skip a meal to pay rent or their mortgage payment. Wow, wow, wow. The Cigna and Humana deal is off. Big deal. The Trump trial, Donald Trump was supposed to testify. Now he said he's not going to testify. You know what I always say about those people that don't want to testify? Come on, Donald. All right, Tucker is going to charge $72 for a subscription service. Why would anybody pay money like that? I don't get it. I don't get it. How come folks just can't make an honest living? Santos is spilling beans everywhere. He says female and male congressmen and congresswomen are hooking up left and right. You know what? George Santos might be a scumbag, but do you disbelieve that? I don't. All right. There is lots of stuff going on relative to Trump and Tucker. Apparently, Donald Trump is warming to the idea of Tucker Carlson as his VP. Sheila Jackson, the outspoken crazy woman, lost her election Saturday to be mayor of Houston. Thank God Almighty. And Alex Jones is going back to X. Elon Musk had everybody vote, and apparently 70% of X users said, let him back. So Alex Jones is back. By the way, Tucker Carlson cozied up to him a little bit. A little too much for my liking. I'll be honest with you, I go against the grain of my base here. I think Alex Jones is a whack job. What he said relative to the slaughter of children in that Connecticut school is unforgivable to me. It's a bridge too far. $470 tree was returned to Home Depot. The problem was it had already been returned once. Folks, you can only return things one time. Kids are not all right. The pressure on kids is overwhelming. Can you imagine what it's like to be a kid these days? It's got to be rough. Elon Musk says Nikki Haley's campaign is dead. We'll see about that. Trump says Giuliani's the greatest mayor in the history of New York. He might be right. Casey DeSantis really screwed up. She basically said for out-of-town moms and grandmas to go to Iowa and vote. Oops. Man, this campaign just self-destructed from the beginning. Ted Turner owns the most land of anybody in Nebraska. And there's concerns what happens to it after he dies. We'll see. Congress stock trades. If you want to know how to buy stock, just follow Congress. The stocks that congressmen and congresswomen buy do 50% better than all other stock trades. FBI whistleblowers lawyers said the FBI tried to cover it up, all of it. Remember I joked about Putin's going to want to take Alaska back from us when we bought it in the Seward's folly way back in the day? Well, lo and behold, a Putin ally says Putin is considering whether or not he wants to invade Alaska. Prophet I am. Manchin says that the deal that Joe Biden did relative to inflation is illegal. Interesting allegation. Liz Magill, the president of University of Penn, has had to resign based upon her backlash of her testimony. Blame the lawyers. You know who told those presidents what to say? The lawyers. Barbados wants $4.9 trillion in reparations. From who? Us? Doomsday. 575 bunkers. You can get one for $55,000. I'm going to buy one. Meathead Movers is being sued by the Biden administration for their sexist ways. Hunky men. Unbelievable. Soros apparently gave $50 billion to some groups, $50 million to some groups that were pro-Iran. MacKenzie Scott has given away $2.1 billion in 2023. Good for her. That, of course, is Jeff Bezos' ex. Even Bill Maher says he doesn't have any problems with the sentiment about what you can't do in a small town. You know what Bill Maher is? A rational, old-school liberal. 199,000 jobs added in November. Not a bad month. RNC says no more debates. Finally. McCarthy says he would love to serve in the Trump cabinet. Why not? 45% of real estate agents apparently are struggling financially. Uh-oh. Hunter cried Friday about the Republicans coming after him based upon his indictments. And there are some military folks that says, be on guard for a China Pearl Harbor-like hit. Wouldn't shock me. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.